Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. What's up, so hype? What's up, Scotty? Here go Padilla, Vegeta. Can't wait for this shit meta to end. Why is it so bad? Why is the meta bothering you so? What has the meta done to you? Huh? Let's see if there's anybody that I particularly want. Nine plus region is not a small region. It is a decently sized region. I will agree to that. Not so much. I should wait for the new idol, maybe. Why? Rank 4 ready, but not sure who. Oh, maybe. Who knows? Maybe he's gonna be good. How much do you like Lumitrix? I can get him and awaken him. New idol? Oh, you will. I don't know, looks like another BS defender. Apparently she's good against Thekiryu too. Yes, I'm at 408 points. I definitely need to drastically improve that rating. I need to get to like 531 points. Okay. Lumitrix got it. Do you have him at rank 4? Right away, can I got the skill gem? I don't wanted. Lumitrix or Yelena. I mean, I'd awaken Yelena. I would awaken Yelena. Fair enough. Why? Becomes a better defender and a better attacker when awakened. I do not like the beginnings of this draft. But okay. Or is your sensor ordering good? Is sensor ordering good? He's alright. He's not the best, he's not the worst. You're early? Am I? How early am I? Not happy with my draft. There's the lead. Did you do that flash play minigame thing? Yeah, I just finished it. Stupid as fuck, but you know, it did have a fair amount of units and a Titan crystal, so. I don't like any of this stuff. Shit. I need to get rerolls. These are very, very stupid. I have no idea why they made it. I really don't. I have no idea who am I gonna use here. Of course he's gonna use that, and I'm gonna get screwed massively. Yeah, no, I lost this on draft. My draft is dreadful.
Shut up and take my money.
Hey, Scotty. Nope, definitely screwed it. Yep, I'm just gonna die. Just gonna be dead. Touch me outside of Mystic Glass. Well, he's good against energy damage champions as well. Yeah, no. I'm keeping him in mainly because of Zola. He's decently good against Zola in this manner. But I don't regret ranking up Energy Human Torchlock. What? You can Human Torchlock? How? Okay, fine, fuck it. No, just absolutely dead. You know one thing? You just need to get your Deathless Suns awakened anyway, Scotty. Yeah. What the compensation is? Yes. When exactly it's gonna come? Should have already arrived, to be honest. Ah, you bitch. Ah, good enough. Maybe we're good enough. I had Necro. What? I mean, Necro is super easy with that team. Deathless She-Hulk solos a shit ton of fights. Warlock out of the deck about time? What do you mean? I should take Warlock out? I mean, maybe. Yeah, he's gonna wreck me. Thank you, Roth. After my level 1s, I can deal with unstoppables, right? Yes. Still need to get to level 2. Shit. And I screwed up the fight. That's fine. Now halt. I just need to get level 2. I'm an idiot and dead man. Oh, this is like the worst fight I've done with Nico. Especially considering I can just ignore this shit. And it still was, yeah, no, I fucked up bad. It was definitely a winnable fight. It was definitely a winnable fight. Warlock did well. I was reading the compensation post. Bro, I messed up so bad. I messed up even worse, buddy. You can't say you messed up so bad to somebody who messed up worse. Alright, it's fine. Let's log in. Ordeal? I don't know, Ordeal was fairly easy. Time to retire from MCOC? Yeah, I guess you're right. Not the poverty, Nico. What can I do? I'm poor now. Got married. And that means I'm poor as fuck now. German potato against the heavenly potato. Alright, that sounds kind of fun. Like, Sie heil the potato, everyone. Need a rashed and mashed potato.
Shut up and take my money.
Rob Smith $5. For Apple age I mean 6 lol.
Well, thank you, Robbie. Yeah, we should definitely have odd fights. Oh shit, you got Yelena. That's dangerous. Thank you, Obdom. No, compensation's gonna go out later. Nobody's gotten the comp yet. I want that for that. This. 5 months, how interesting, feels like it should be longer. Yeah, it does feel like it should be longer. Maybe you just didn't renew it a lot. Yelena? Yeah, Yelena does get better defensively and offensively. On the back of. Yeah, fuck it. Go you. Let's see how well he does crossbones. I think I will get screwed now. But okay. So here I need to build straight to level 2 realistically. And then inflict as many debuffs along the way as I can. Okay. Shit. Oh, fuck you. Ah. Fuck. Man, I hate. Because she crossed the 50% bar very early. Because she crossed the 50% of her health outside of a special attack. And he's got tons for that, and now I'm just screwed. I'm gonna get so wrecked now. Feel about rank 4 Caroline didn't. I think it's a good rank up. He gave me Thanos. Okay. Okay, this is gonna suck. I think yeah. Whatever, man. Shit. Yeah, fuck you. Ah, fuck. Okay, yeah, no. Man, feel good to have Deathless Thanos finally. Well, congratulations, Anthony. Well, there are tons. Like any extra large champion is gonna do well against. Well, is decently good against. Doom. You know, deal. I don't think Spider-Woman's necessarily something in the try. Oh, yeah. Congrats on being Julian. Thank you for trying to. Up, Stevie. Oh, right. I just recalled something from you, Stevo. There seem to have been some promises made. Da. Interesting, eh? Okay. Let's lock in. Let's draft call. Remind me after this match, go get some rerolls. This is absolutely time to start rerolling. Do what now? Well. Rank 4 Medusa. They're gonna be kind of creepy. Okay. Alright, baby photon. No, it's all good. Because you said it's 3 parts. It was 1, 2, third one. Aye. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these. Aye. I do that. I can most certainly try. I'll give the fact that I already have Elena, I can try and use that there. Okay.
Shut up and take my money.
Wedding pictures and over the fun.
Agent Scorpion Parker Craft $5. Extra wedding pictures and or videos fund none of the wedding night bliss. You're not Tonya Harding Limau.
Alright. Actually did get a few extra that, well, I have them on the other phone. I got like a few of the professional pictures sent over. I'm taking no deal. 40 should be more than enough. Emphasis on should. But yeah. Oh shit, how did I miss that? Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Can only hope he scrubs it up. I doubt he will. But man, I really need fucking looking. Oh fuck! Okay. 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 That's how you want to play it, you old bag of shit? %. Man, I need bigger Nico. Hey, still good enough. Only hiding in his Olympic skater, not for. So really nice success league. Oh, that's that will get you there. That will make you infamous, I guess. One membership. Well, thank you, Steve. Southwest received the membership. Is Southwest a good or a shit airline? Uh-oh. And again, how many times I can screw this up? Perfectly doable fight. Okay, let's just get going. And I hate myself. Should not have tried Diabolixide. Fuck. Okay, fine. I saw somebody do this fight, but it's much trickier than it seems. Fine. I wasted photo on that. I mean, could be worse. Kitty? I don't know how well she would do if she came on the side though. I have my doubts. I mean, she was considered to be top of the game for a long time, deservedly so. But alright guys, can we just calm down a little bit? Need to put Steve at $10. Because we all have different perspectives on the game. Like, I personally don't think Deathless Thanos or Null is particularly AI reliant. I think Adam Warlock is extremely AI reliant, which is one of my biggest issues with him. Which is why I don't use him. But Adam Warlock and Kitty are kind of very similar champions in my eyes. Because either the fight is going to go great and it's going to look amazing and you're going to finish very fast, full health. Or it's going to go to shit and tumble down very fast. That's kind of like my experience with those champions. With Null and Deathless Thanos, it's different, because with Deathless Thanos, even if you screw up, you have plenty of room to kind of like collect, re-ramp fairly fast, and you just need to make fight, you know, you need to get it back on track. And like with Deathless Thanos, there's the protection, there's recovering the chip damage after his level 1s, there's like, you know, interactions with inequity, and he's quite chunky to begin with, so you're allowed mistakes with Deathless Thanos, which I like. And similar with Null, like, you can screw up and lose your ramp up, but along the way you're also able to re-ramp, and you're able to recover health and stuff like that. Plus, Null reducing opponent's combat power rate enables him to be more aggressive than most. What the fuck is this guy? Okay. But I do think that, again, there is a line where personal kind of perspective meets the reality, and the objective truth is that Null and Thanos are both very, very powerful and strong champions. Even though, you know, people might dislike. For instance, I hate using Onslaught. There's a shit ton of timer watching, you're spamming your heavies, betting opponents' heavies, taking chip damage. In general, I just really don't like using Onslaught. There's nothing anybody can do about that. I just don't. I recognize he's a very good champion, however. He's like the second highest prestige in the game. He's a solid defender, wins plenty on defense, and he's a great attacker, works in just about every meta and has wide variety matchups. Congratulations, not Chels pervert. Why am I pervert? No, I start to listen to disclaimers. Well, yeah. Well, duh. So there we go. There is, like, we need to be able to differentiate, I think, as well. Like, our preference and our biases obviously will always affect the way we see champions, because we're all biased. Then we need to look at the objective realities of situation. There's a very good reason why, like, everybody that plays this game remotely well, for instance, ranks up, you know, Onslaught, Serpents, and stuff like that. Okay, he's using Photon. He is using Photon. Okay. So I won't say Deathless Thanos is particularly reliant. There is a degree that any fight, any champion is AI reliant, but now fuck you, really? Fuck you. I just completely wasted the beginnings of that. Just completely wasted 70% of my health bar, is what I'm trying to say. We did get the wish just now. Okay, yeah, I'm completely screwed here. And immediately screwed up. I hate Yelena in this meta without Onslaught. This Yelena bitch. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, fine. Leader can take Yelena. It's very hard with leader because leader's debuffs are getting shrugged off faster. But fine. Fuck it. Let's see how you do. That. Fine. Can't use Deathless Thanos. I can only use Nick Fury, I suppose. Yeah, I'm screwed. Economics. Yep, completely butchered this fight. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I'm not a big fan of this meta either. Didn't want him to get that fury, but okay. Oh shit. Oh, fuck you! Ah, why couldn't you just come in for one intercept and then I'll fin? Whatever. Okay, I deserve to lose this one. And he died too! Fuck! I mean, I would have been screwed in round 3, but... Fuck! I've never played awful. Okay, fine. I deserve that L. I really need to kind of like get back to the thing. No. We're gonna push through it. You people always eating my people? Yes, and we will carry on doing so. Spuds are a very big staple in Latvian diet. Therefore, we will carry on eating your people for generations to come. And do a fuck ton of that. Excessively so. A significant proportion of our dishes include potatoes. And we love them. In fact, Latvians are massive potato eaters.
Shut up and take my money.
Scott Dickroot, Lord _8
I like him. I like him so long.
666, 100 South African Rand. I like my spuds, peeled and spiced JK.
Oh wait, what happened there? Good. There you go. I think that works. A load of people. Oh yeah, there's lots of potatoes that we had. Imagine how many potatoes can get eaten by 50 plus people. He's not letting that slide. Okay. 1150. That's my favorite potato dish. Potato pancakes with sour cream. What can make from potatoes? Like we have No, that's mainly Polish people. But we do have some potato vodkas, but it's mainly not. It's mainly Polish thing. Applesauce on potato pancakes? No, we just about exclusively use. Well, I as a kid we did have some jams for potato pancakes, I seem to recall. But it's almost exclusively sour cream type. We'll get compensation at some point today, yes. Okay, that's it. Starting this match. We're going on a dub streak. Guys, if you could stick to English, I'd greatly appreciate that. Otherwise, Ufugumus, I assume you're from Turkey, right? Otherwise, you will have to host me for my honeymoon in Turkey. Well, thank you for some salt. Alright, GD40 Joel from M1. I'm in C6. Let's identify the real troubles here. I do not like people having that. That's always clear and present danger, but we're gonna get rid of that. 100. That I hardly ever dropped, that I took out from the deck. No, I feel like this could be dodgy placement. This meta. Potatoes are extremely versatile food. I love them too. Alright, guys. I will need you to stick to English. Or else. Yes, from Turkey. There you go. I'm planning my honeymoon in Turkey. Yeah, imagine if like an entire spaceship of potatoes land on in like Africa or something. Like food crisis there solved. And I know, some of you would be like, oh, that's genocide or something like that. Wedding cake? Alright. Okay, they're doing a lot of math today. It's not that bad, it's like... Technically, it's not gonna be 1450, it's gonna be 1447, but fine. We're gonna make it 1450. You fuck? Yeah. And you know why I say much? My wife is 2 years younger than me. But yeah, basically. Yeah. Okay, my man picked up a spiral. And my man has to deal with the baby photon. Gonna fry James first. No, you won't. James is going to fry you. Because he's American.
Shut up and take my money.
R6 Agent Scorpion Parker Cra $5.50. How about $20 even Steve?
History began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
Ah, shit.
or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but she is dead. Guess you're right, Kitty. Killing special ed is bad, so I'll leave. James. Besides, James is kind of like the mascot of these streams. He's like our special little bud. And he's American, and they deserve all the love and care in the world. Not for America. They're all screwed. Right or wrong? And babe. Really? Thank fuck it wasn't the... Shit. Completely butchered this. But okay. Shit. That was meant to be level 1. But fine. And now I can't parry. Okay. Fine. He didn't, not a single crit in that entire combo. I was like, okay, he's dead. I'm dead. I am screwed. Ah. Dude, this fight is so shit. Social guy hate for America, but he says he doesn't become as famous. Oh no! I meant like genuinely, like realistically speaking, if it wasn't for America, I'd be living in Russia right now, or Soviet Russia, probably. Chances are. So I mean, like, it's a love-hate relationship. I hate much of modern American culture, but I can't dispute the role of America in the world. And that being ultimately a positive one. As in, like, I'm much more comfortable with wacky alphabet people and everything else coming out of America than I would be with communism coming from China or corruption from Russia. We don't have culture. Like, modern culture is dictated by America. Anything that happens in America follows the rest of the world eventually, like a few years down the line. This whole, you know, the whole trans thing, that's effectively American export in culture. The whole alphabet people, rainbow flags and all that stuff, that is an American export. The whole feminism shit, that is an American export to the world. That's in America, and then it leaks out to the rest of the world. So whatever happens in America you know, eventually does, you know, turn global for the Western countries at the very least, but it influences the rest of the world much more so. Democratic countries, Western, you know, Judeo-Christian countries. Okay, those are some wacky ass rank ups there. But we need to eliminate. I think I'll let you keep that one. Okay, we're gonna take away this too. So that is American culture. But again, like as much as I am annoyed by the whole, you know, fact positivity, for instance, it's much better than, you know, Chinese communism and social credit score. I wonder how good that Hulkbuster does against. Well, I guess I'll find out. Good ass rank ups. I know, right? Those are some cool ass rank ups. Because it's hard to generalize. Yeah, of course. The fat lost after direct response to fat shaming that no left. But again, like from my sensibilities, fat shaming should not leave. It's like, and from like Latvian sensibilities, again, we talked about this a bit yesterday. It's not my fault you're fat. I shouldn't make bigger chairs or accommodate you. It's all driven, you know, by reason and well, majority norms and what is really kind of relevant there. So as far as I'm concerned, like, you got fat, you get fit. I'm not gonna make bigger chair because you're fat. If you can't fit through the door of my apartment building, well then don't come and visit me. And that is the general opinion of the entire country here. Because, you know, it's not good, it's not healthy. You say fat shaming, but it's not fat shaming, it's, you know, fat reality. It's like not every fit person is healthy, but every fat person is unhealthy. And we should not celebrate it. And we should not encourage it. It's kind of like smoking's banned, we all accept it. And you don't hear me advocating to be able to smoke in every area. Right? I don't want to be able to smoke right next to the people who are non-smokers. I smoke. It's bad for me. I know that. I'm not encouraging anybody to go out and smoke. I think it's bad. I do it. It's like my weakness. It's my vice, whatever. It's bad. I know it. And I don't ask you to be present whilst I'm smoking. I don't ask to be specifically accommodate me. As fat people are. And, you know, when somebody tells me, you know, smoking's unhealthy, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Smoking is unhealthy. And it's not a good thing that I do it. Just like being fat is extremely unhealthy. And it's not good that you do it. Whew, barely made it. about as good as it can be done. Once again, previous smoker here, flash vapor, but I'm sure. Oh, there you go. They use me than German Sinister. That's what. Do you get Sinister from the raids? Like, can you awaken him? Oh, hold on. Katie feeds me ice cream. Oh, of course I do. What's your second one? Oh crap. Keep forgetting that Katie is there. An Amazon box in Latvia. There is no Amazon box. There are all sorts of different boxes of international courier services. There's like a DPD box, for instance, that you can send stuff to me. There's like Wenny Pack. There's Smart Posty. There's like Latvian Mail. There's DPD boxes nearby. There's not an Amazon box. We don't really have Amazon such in Latvia. Let's see if I still remember how to use this gun. Oh, fuck, I screwed up. Okay, I screwed up royally. And again, fuck, no. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. I lost this round. I should have. Well, I mean, I couldn't have done it as fast as he did, but I'm a bit rusty with this round and I haven't used them well. I missed a token from raid, so what happens to the three there? How you can exchange them for some 7-star shards. But that's it. It's basically all or nothing type of proposition. If you didn't get all 4, I think you get like 15k 7-star shards or something like that. I think it's like 5k per 7-star shards per token. And now I'm screwed. Because I'm gonna give that, he's gonna give me that, and yeah, I'm screwed. Stop, wait. Yeah, that's the smart choice. And I'm screwed. $370.50 shots per token. There you go. Fuck me. Okay. I made a mistake. Yep, of course. I screwed up. It's also the habit thing that's making it hard. Holy fuck, he screwed up that badly. Did that way more badly than I did. Medusa? I'm not running Medusa in this meta, but I have seen some people who do. One second. Do I have an Okoya clip? I do, don't I? I need to find it. Where's Okoya? Oh no, wait, I don't have a Okoya clip. No, Shatra, Bullseye, Thanos, Medusa, Sinister. Yeah, I don't have an Okoya clip. Ah, interesting. Yeah, that was unexpected. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you very much. Favorite part of Academy is winning 26k points. Yeah, sometimes. You got Bullseye? I do have Bullseye clip. But yeah. So anyways, the point was, Mr. Slinger, that I take America for what it is. Obviously it's large, obviously it's nuanced, obviously it's like, you know, impossible to accurately stereotype Americans because, you know, you guys are wildly different in between Texas, California, you know, some random cousin fucking hillbillies here or there, or, you know, Minnesota or some other, you know, flyover states. It's wildly different. Like Latvia is a tiny country, but we have stereotypes for different regions of Latvia. I can only imagine, you know, the difference effectively in a country that's, you know, bigger than Europe, like half the size of the continent. But globally, again, I don't think I can make this more clear. I am happy that America exists because alternatives right now would be China, India, and Russia. And according to my sensibilities, America is better. Like America is like more preferred place. And again, that's not to, you know, speak ill of people from India. It's just to say that India is like also overpopulated. It has its own issues, and I'd prefer dealing with American issues. And similar to China, I'm sure there are, you know, loads of people living wonderful lives in China. America, from what you have shown. Not sure if you've ever been to the US, but I think I find it much different. Well, it's not what I take it from online too. For instance, Sith Supreme came over as well, and he like reaffirmed a lot of things that I do see. I by no means pretend to have like full picture, but at the same time I do follow, you know, politics and news cycle and the issues of America even more closely than those of my own country, to be honest. So whilst I have not been to America, I would also safely state that I would say that I know more about happenings in America than, you know, large population of Americans themselves. America for everything except freedom of speech. Well, but that is an important aspect of it, though. And again, China is also extremely different. You say you take China, but a significant portion of China are living in extreme poverty and working incredibly taxing and unfulfilling jobs in factories and whatnot, with no real opportunity of financial movement upwards or downwards. So you say you take China over America for everything except freedom of speech, but I wouldn't, because you know, Western world and America in general does offer you significantly greater mobility of income and your like social class and standing, and significant portions of China living in extreme poverty. So yeah, no, I would not do that. And again, that ability to express yourself, at least to me, is more important than, you know, some other things. Gonna tiger the shit out of that. Ain't you? Yep. At that point. There's no way he loses this, so. Maybe perhaps know more about American than California. Oh no, I'm fully aware of that as well. And again, you know, I don't think everything's perfect with America either. Like when I, you know, defend now America against China. There are things that, you know, are better in China or in Europe than in America, 1,000,000%. But again, if you, at the end of the day, if you need to make a choice, you know, I'll make mine. And I'm not going to be shy about it. Okay, yeah, I'm screwed. Whatever, just die. Good point. So I didn't guess him. Do all this. Of course. Only. In China, India, that was last semester, and we had in-depth discussion with like 30 students. Some people value freedom and hard work, and some say they'd rather have economic prosperity. But it's not like China has economic prosperity in comparison, like GDP, you know, per average. But like, because again, most people when they talk about China and, you know, socialist countries like that, they like to view themselves as being like the ones on top or doing well in those countries. What you forget is that percentage of people living good lives or decent lives in like Europe or America is significantly higher than the ones that live good and decent lives in India and in China and in Russia. That's just, you know, undisputable fact right there. Because you like to imagine yourself, you know, having like a place or a decent apartment and, you know, good family life and education and everything else in China, but that's not necessarily granted to you, and significantly less people have access to it in China and many other countries than in the West. It's the same thing like when thinking about World War II. Everybody likes to imagine themselves, if they lived in Germany at that time, everybody likes to think that they would be the good Germans, the ones who were rebels and stood up to the Nazis and, you know, hid the Jews and didn't do the bad things. Fact of the matter is that vast majority of the people right here, had they been born in Germany at that time, would have been good little Nazis and would follow good little orders because, you know, they wouldn't want to die or endanger their own family. And that's just a fact. Привет, Narasha. Привет. Of course I screwed up. And of course I screwed up the finish. Ah, fuck. Okay. And the GDP thing is true, but you also need to acknowledge it's based on PPP. GDP per capita. So when it goes further in China than West, in place of China, yeah. But again, like okay, standard of living on average in China is significantly worse. Do you agree to that or not, or do we need to look up into the articles? Going into long distance. Big. -17. Fuck. Okay. Fair enough. It's probably better option all around wise. Yeah, I'd agree. But Japan's population is aging desperately too. This is a general big problem in the West. Well, best of luck, Brock. Best of luck to you. My wedding vlog. Well, I did show some pictures on streams already. I will make a video, proper video, the wedding when I do get the pictures, I suppose, full photographer's pictures. Oh yeah, and during COVID time and in general, you know, I would never want to live in a place where government just randomly shows up and can, you know, lock you in your apartment building or, you know, shove guns in your face. And those parts absolutely were not just propaganda. It's like, if you're gonna start arguing freedoms in China, then I think you have, like, lost the plot. And, you know, that alone would be a deal breaker for me. That, like, one day government decides and, you know, I can leave the apartment building. That's it. And not just like, oh, you shouldn't be going outside for this, that, and that. But, which, by the way, I was, like, heavily, it made me feel incredibly uneasy what government did in the West. With the whole lockdown thing and social distancing and how they allowed some stores to be open and not others, and the whole, you know, church and protest things and duality of policies there. That was already disgusting and way over the line for me. And again, Japan's foreign worsened economic development. Okay, maybe. But again, which place would you want to live more? China or Japan? Just like, you know, a simple... simple question there. It's like, I would never want to live in China. Because if I look at, you know, if I say the wrong thing, my social credit score goes down, I can't, you know, buy a car or whatever. But yeah, Japan is in economic stagnation. That is absolutely true. Which is why Japan, for the first time ever, is actually, you know, creating immigration programs where they are, you know, introducing immigrants because the population is aging as well. And they just don't have the people that would work. Well, again, I really, like, you say that, I genuinely don't think it's true. Like, it's hard for me to imagine your personal freedoms mattering so little to you that you would, like, go to China and try and accomplish something there. Yeah, I'm screwed anyways. Not gonna be able to do this fight. And I'm not focusing. My personal freedoms. And again, I disagree with that. I'd rather be living a decent life and feel free than be better off, but feel like at any given day I can be disappeared and stuff like that. Maybe it's because, you know, my parents grew up in Soviet Union, and that was the reality that, you know, I got instilled in me very early on, you know, the joys of freedom, let's say it like that, the importance of freedom, because for majority of my parents' lives, like, Latvian language was outlawed largely, and, you know, we were occupied by a foreign country that, you know, was dictatorial. I never want to experience what my parents experienced, and, you know, maybe that is the reason why I value freedom more than you do. But yeah, this is a pointless fight. But it's fucking horrible. It is fucking horrible. So I'd 1 million times or would take, you know, decent life whilst being free over a wealthy life, whilst being in fear of saying the wrong thing to the wrong person. Yeah, screw. And again, you know, so fine, so be it. But it's, you know, Singapore is not a place where I want to live in as well. Singapore is obviously preferable to China, like if I had to rate them, but it's not a place I would want to move. Because again, you think of people in Singapore who are wealthy, but I'm sure that there are plenty of people who are living very, very shitty lives as well. Because for all the rich people with their yachts and whatnot, you also have the poor people serving the rich people for, you know, pittance, zero appreciation, and living effectively, you know, life of financial and physical servitude. So, you know, if that's for you, that's good. Again, everybody likes to assume these best case scenarios for these places where you would be like one of the well-off ones. But reality is that chances are you wouldn't. Purely statistically speaking. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not focusing on the fight at all because I'm focusing on the discussion too much. No. Fuck. Okay, fine. Yeah, I deserve to lose both of these matches. I'll just go. Rage out. Okay, that's it. Ankit is distracting me now. Since spaghetti hits very different. Meaning so gives me more appreciation for CEOs working 8 hours a week, since I definitely don't. Go. Yeah, one of my friends lives in Singapore, and is here rich. And again, that goes back to this whole same World War II thing. Like, everybody likes, like, whenever you think of the other countries, you like to imagine the best case scenario. Chances are, you know, you wouldn't. And, you know, for most part, you know, one of the best ways how you can kind of like rate countries is to look at how the bottom 10% live in those countries. If the bottom 10% live in mud huts, that country is shit, because it can't, you know, provide decent living conditions to the least capable. The bottom 10% of the people having, you know, moderately tolerable lives, the country is ultimately better place. Just from humanity standpoint. And yeah, so in my mind, you know, because you never know what's going to happen in life. You want to be in a place where you know that even if you're not going to be doing great, you'd be doing well enough. So, you know, places like India, Pakistan, China, stuff like that, you know, to me are out by default. Many of those places I'd love to visit, but I never want to live there. Question about this statement, of course. As you'll know. Oh, my matches are going fairly shit so far because we're having a fairly good discussion. It's interesting, but as far as the matches are concerned, not the best. Not the best. Upset. That country decides how you live. It's how much money you have. I mean, it's connected. But the opportunities to obtain that money and the securities and you know, how far that money goes and the social infrastructure, everything else, that does depend on the country. Undeniably so, in my opinion. Second channel where... Yeah, I should do that, right? Captain Britain should be next item, I believe. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, Doom Cycle thing is quite a grind, yeah. Good. Of course you baited me. Of fucking course you baited me. I fucking hate you now. With burning passion. I mean, my own mistakes. I hate myself a little bit too for making those mistakes. But I hate you more. And this spacing is also something that I hate. Okay, throw it. They announced Cassandra no right after he used my 3 for Jen and Nico. Well, Cassandra's gonna be cool though. Jogokoi, Ham, Onslaught. Onslaught. Onslaught is most useful for most of those things. That is the plan. I'm gonna give this. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Whatever. I think it does accept social. Oh, really? I parried that shit. You cannot tell me otherwise. Fuck. Ah, screw you. Yeah, fair enough. Stupid gallon. Can you please talk about the socioeconomic state of the world? We of course can. Like, I think within a couple of generations, it's about to go down hard. Because, or potentially because of US debt. I think that is one of those things that is going to shake the world very badly and is going to cause a massive financial crisis. Up. Hope he fucks up more. They have been saying that since the GFC. Yeah, but again, I do agree that a lot of that seems to have been like pushed further and further along. It doesn't mean that it eventually won't happen. Kind of like if you fill a balloon with water and it keeps expanding and you're surprised that it hasn't, you know, exploded yet, it doesn't mean that you can keep doing it indefinitely and it never will. So that is a legitimate kind of concern of mine. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, 2 conditions: protect US debt, reserve currency status, and all being traded in USD. Yep, and there are significant issues of that as well, because US currency has, you know, lost a significant amount of value because of the pumping money for the new bills and whatnot. And there are plans to change the trade currency for several different nations, several large nations. This is strange how a lot of religions in Earth, destruction of Earth. I do and I don't. As in, if you mean like the Great Flood, for instance, that's how Steve. Then there is some evidence that it actually happened. Of course there is, and it could be true. But like, as a lot of coincidence, it's kind of like common storytelling tropes. Just because several people thought of something, it doesn't mean that it had some sort of common inspiration. It just might be the natural conclusion of things. Because I can do Deathless Green. Deathless champion need to be awakened to Deathless Green? No, they do not have to be awakened. I think for the most part, no. Yeah, we know. It seems like most people died to Realsensei, something universally broken with the material world. There are things broken with the way we live. I don't think anybody really questions the fact that we're imperfect and we're not living in the best ways possible. Problem is, this is the best we got to date, right? At no point in human history people have lived better lives than right now. Not to say that we're not going to live better lives in the future. It's also important to note that through periods, you know, life has gotten worse at times. That's, you know, largely the reason Dark Ages, for example, are a thing, right? Because the, you know, Greek times largely are regarded as more civilized than medieval times. And you know, the life of an average person would have been better in Greece than in, you know, some medieval shit castle and, you know, millennia later. I am saving for the next time. You should invest in Deathless, in my opinion. I think Deathless champs are a very good investment. As in Deathless Thanos specifically. I'm just feeling. Wow. Ko? Nu, tagad mēs nebrauksim. Pirmkārt, es strādāju un kā nelaicu. I need 4 hits. One more heavy. Come on. Very decent. Reset will come. Well, that's an inevitability. We're just kind of like, the only questions are what kind of reset and when, because we know for a fact there's at the very least one that we can't escape from on this planet. That is the fact that sun does have a lifespan. That's a very, 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 very long way off, so we never think about it or care for it. But there is a time limit on life on this planet, which is the lifespan of our sun. Our sun dies, so does this planet and life in here. Question is whether by that time we are able to, maybe have technology to extend the lifespan of sun, or not be reliant on it, or have some sort of artificial ability to maintain life. But that is number one kind of like time bomb that we all have. And then obviously there are like the falls of civilization, all sorts of cosmic debris, massive pandemics, plagues, or whatnot. All of those situations, are easily conceivable to happen in future. Question is in like how many generations or how many hundreds or thousands of years something will happen, because something, inevitably does happen. We definitely have space travel by the time sun becomes an issue. I mean, like, we do have space travel right now. The question again is not whether we do have it. Question is how available it is. Whether like we all can afford it. Question is like what comes afterwards. And again, if there is some sort of there's for instance some sort of cataclysmic event before that throws our knowledge back millennia, we might not. We might get advanced and let's say nuclear war breaks out and 99% of population dies and we lose majority of our current knowledge. Because just because of where we are right now doesn't mean that we're going to be going up. Again, the example of Middle Ages, people in like Greece and Rome were far more knowledgeable and capable as doctors and had much better scientific understanding of the world than people in the Middle Ages. So we should hope we do. but it's not guaranteed that we do. How the fuck did that happen? Like, seriously. How did he shoot that level 1 in my face? I think MCU will run some of the Great Reset perfectly. Oh, I mean, like that. It's like a few steps back sometimes, but clearly overall we're making a progress. And in this time span, we are, like, currently, but again, there is absolutely zero guarantee that that trend continues. Congrats on being housing. It seems like it was an amazing day. It was absolutely amazing day. Thank you. Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue. Oh, I know. Oh, I was thinking, who the fuck is Bonnie Blue? But that disgusting wild woman definitely is an incubator of some petri dish of filth, scum, and I don't know what. And no, I wouldn't be surprised that if the next pandemic would start in her vagina. I absolutely would not be surprised if, like, next, you know, superroid COVID something came out of her vagina. 1,000,000%. I wouldn't want to touch that bitch with a 100-foot pole. Such a foul, disgusting woman. Who do you think will age better in the long run, Medusa, Dazzler? Not entirely sure. I mean, I'm betting on Dazzler, I guess. Oh, it was a massive fuck up. So is existence of Bonnie Blue. Oh yeah, COVID was like not like COVID was one of those things that did make me way more aware of realities of life than I was previously. Oh. Alright, Dazzler goes to prison. Yes. I bet she has people simping for her too. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. It's not even about simping or anything like that. I am genuinely dumbfounded, befuddled, extremely disturbed by the fact that she even could find enough men willing to do it. I don't know what kind of degenerate or desperate cock you have to be the guy number 963 in line to fuck a bitch in the same day. Like, I genuinely cannot perceive a man like, oh fuck, I just lost this. somebody brought up Bonnie Blue. I'm like, and I was like, no idea. Okay, so I'm gonna lose this. Let's lose it with dignity. Being the last guy. Yeah, imagine being the guy number 964 or something. Knowing that like nearly 1,000 people have wrecked that hole before you. Like I just would not like. I would not be willing to do it. Lol. Thousand days not even possible. Apparently it is when I'm not going to go into technical details, but it is possible. It is a very tight schedule. It wouldn't be what you would classically call as a you know, sex. It'd be more similar to pump and dump operation, but with tortas. I don't know what's torta. Forget. Crucible does come this August, yes. Bonnie Blue is a tooth. I doubt it, but no. I wouldn't be. No, I don't think she is. It could be an alien. That is true. Come on, where are my crits, baby? Okay, screw this up badly. It's up too badly. Yeah, I don't think she's having kids. I think she should be legally prevented from having kids, to be honest. I hate Enchantress sometimes. I mean, I played it poorly too, but I definitely hate Enchantress. Do we know the rewards for Crucible? No, we don't. You know, that is like yeah, I'm fucked. I think maybe we'll see. Yes, let's try and not screw up. Of course, I screwed up. You. Nah, this is awful fight. I could have done it way, way better. Very awful. I heard they developed new technology. I mean, like, those type of operations have existed for a while, but, I mean, like, who knows? Yeah, I definitely deserved an L here. You think 200 points possible without any rank 4 as an average player? As an average player, no. As a great, good player, yes. I don't know then. Now I'm getting... Nope, no idea what you're talking about, that's Steve. Okay, let's do one more. Let's try and leave on the win, and I genuinely need to kind of like refocus. Like the problem is, like I'm having entertaining conversations with you guys, so I'm definitely not in my MCOC brain right now. More streams like this. Play off stream until on stream. Oh, so. Alright, so. I'm just gonna get rid of this stupid enchantress. No. I do not have prediction for Crucible rewards. I don't know. Do you run an underchucker? No. Not in this meta. I didn't rank up my shocker until I got him duped. To be more specific. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. First control and root champions are very annoying. That they are. Kind of wonder though. Oh, fuck you too. Entire special in the block and you still didn't die? Really? Entire special in the fucking block and you still didn't die? The 1%. Fuck you. Leader cannot do Weapon X. That is correct, yes. Weapon X's region rate cannot be fucked around with except by poison. Weapon X is decent, yes. Oh shit, she was still. Aren't you stupid bingo? No, there you go. Not great. He probably wins this though. Leader is one of the best champions. Onslaught's amazing for that too. A bit too much damage. High evolutionary, you mean, Travis? I mean, he's a defender. Mainly. Primarily a defender. Travis. Alright, we're back over 400. That's something, but at least it wasn't god awful finish. Alright. Oh, we got one of these yesterday. Ta-da! Give me a 2-star. I have not gotten legend title from poker, no. We have plenty of legends titles earned before that though, so I don't really care. Anything at all interesting to open? I think so. Oh, I can open a couple of these. Come on, a 7-star. A good 7-star. No, it's a 5-star. The bad 5-star. Come on, a good 7-star. Aw, that's really cool. 26 on Spider-Woman. Fine. Fine. My wedding was awesome. I loved it. Oh, I have Exalted Crystal. Come on, a good 7-star. Oh. Ah, 6-star relic. Nice. I think I have all of them though. Some of them unawakened, but I should have all of them, I think. Oh, it goes to Sig. God knows that they're Sig. That's fine. Alrighty then. So you're doing well. I just want to stop by, congratulate you on your marriage and wish you hope. Thank you, Zoltad. Appreciate that. Very nice of you. But now, I shall take my leave. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Hello there, guys, and welcome